Chair of the Select Committee, Tom Tugendhat.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And can I first of all welcome the bipartisan nature of this discussion and the fact that both sides so clearly agree that this is a violation of the Sino-British Joint Declaration. May I also welcome hugely not only my right honourable friend who's here, but my right honourable friend, the Home Secretary's decision to open BNO status immigration rights. This is, as he will know, supported by about two-thirds of the UK people, according to a China Research Group poll which was published this morning. Can I also, however, state that the nature of extraterritoriality that he speaks about has direct implications on our own university sector and on freedom of speech within our own academic institutions, as Chinese students have already been influenced to silence debate and change outcomes here in the UK. Now, this also raises consideration about our own legal system, because as he knows, and as the Shadow Foreign Secretary raised, British judges sit in judgment in Hong Kong. How can they do that? How can they defend civil rights and commercial rights if they are being violated by the very law they are sent to uphold? Now, at the same time, we are watching this spread to other parts. We're already seeing Taiwan is under increasing pressure, as my right honourable friend, the former Foreign Secretary and former Health Secretary, pointed out a little while ago. The removal of the word peaceful for the bringing together of China that was spoken about by the time the Communist Party is 100 years old is a big change. And as one final point, would he join with me and the chairs of the select committees of Australia, Canada and New Zealand and call not just to make a statement at the UN Human Rights Council, but to ask that same council to send a special rapporteur to Hong Kong, because what happens in Hong Kong matters to the whole world.
Can I thank my honourable friend, Chair of the Select Committee, pay tribute to his assiduous work on this issue. He's right to pay tribute to the Home Office. They've done an excellent job with the Foreign Office in working through this issue. I think he's absolutely right to say that we shouldn't just be standing up for freedom of expression in Hong Kong, but also within British universities. I've raised this issue, discussed it across government, including with the Education Secretary. I think it is something that we need to be very acutely aware of and make sure that we have every safeguard that we need in place. More generally, Mr. Speaker, I want to repeat, we will look out, and I pay heed to the various points that he made. I should also add, he's right to say that we need to work with the UN. I note the point he makes about the Special Envoy. I hope he would be, I think, reassured by the fact that we have delivered this unprecedented statement in the Human Rights Council with, in total, 27 international partners. It's not been done before. That is a testament to the leadership of the Foreign Office and our diplomatic network. We must continue to do it, because one of the things that we're increasingly seeing is China trying to not just on occasion violate international obligations, but undermine the rules-based international system. It is incredibly important that we work with our partners right around the world, obviously Five Eyes, European partners, to avoid that happening and to firm up the international rule of law.